so empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Zane and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and let's get right into this game. So starting off, we're going to be playing Zanis, and completely new build from last time, also completely new Arcana. This is going to be about 8 Blitz, excuse me guys, 8 Rampage, 2 Atrocity, 10 Gorilla, and then 10 Skewer, which will give us a ton of crit damage. And of course we need to be critting to make that crit damage go to use, which is why we're going to be building Clave Sanctity first item. So we're going to be seeing how that turns out for us. Of course, when you're playing Zanis, you want to be maxing out your second skill, because this will help you just damage wise. Second skill increases your attack speed, so of course you're going to be wanting to max that first. We are going to be ending up on the Darkslayer side of this game, so we're going to want to change that and not really want to fight down there too much. Plus we have a Florentino, so it's not like Florentino really needs much help to win his lane or anything like that. So yeah, you can see we're just jungling around right now. We're going to walk over to him though, since we see that there is some fighting, or not some fighting, just the Gilder was walked very far up to clear his wave. You can see that he walks under tower though, and we're not able to make it in time, so we're just going to clear the wave with our Florentino and go right back to jungling. You can see there that I pre-ordered the Soul Reaver. I'm not going to go second tier, then boots, then third tier jungle item. Instead, I'm just going to be going straight to the third tier jungle item this game. Here I can see the Maraud. If he comes in here, I was going to light him on fire with my ultimate, but turns out he did not want any of that. And yeah, we're going to be heading up top side now. I was actually thinking about doing Dragon, but actually Slims lands a spear onto the Mylindus, so they're hitting on Mylindus pretty hard right now. So as soon as I see that, I'm just going to instantly jump onto this Alice. We were able to pick up a first blood. Notice how I instantly realized that they were going for Mylindus, so it would have been very dumb to just go do a Dragon or go back to my jungle. I had to help Mylindus out, and sure enough, for our effort, we were able to pick up the first blood, which is going to help us snowball really hard in this game. If I have a strong early game on Zanis, it just means that the late game is going to be so much better, because we're going to have those passive stacks. Of course, Zanis's passive is when you kill somebody or get an assist, 12 extra AD, which is just insane. It can stack up to 20 times too, which is just ridiculous. See that I actually missed my second skill. It doesn't go over the wall, the little circle of extra attack speed. We can see Maraud there heading over around mid. It looks like he's going to his blue side, since his red side isn't even spawned. Actually no, because we get the vision bird going through his blue side and none of it's up. So again, we're going to be ending up on the Darkslayer side though. Not really sure if we enjoy that or not. Gilder is pretty hard to gank. It's not like he's squishy or anything. Just going to stay around here and go back. And we can see the Guild is just literally standing there, and he instantly just ulties us. We're trying to walk away, get out of tower, and we barely are. Florentino dives him there with Flicker and Blossom, and they're fighting under tower, but actually my Florentino trades. So we can see that Maraud's blue side just all spawned. We can see where he is right now. He only has red, which just further guarantees that the blue is up, just like our suspicions. So we instantly just camp here. We proc our first skill, then we use our ultimate, second skill, and then we hit him with the charged up basic attack from the first skill. The reason I don't stay here though, guys, is because we can see that that Maraud is just stacking on that camp. He would have just went back to that original spot where he dashed away. He would have went there, and then he would have ulted me, and I would have been in a lot of trouble, because him and the Sephira would definitely have enough slows and damage to kill me. Here I can see the Sephira, so I'm just going to instantly ult her, bait out her ulti, and then clear the wave while our Vera is not there. And we are actually just going to go straight back into our jungle. We're not going to go to the Dragon because, for one, my team isn't really positioned around it. The Lindis is backing it, as you can see from top, and also my jungle is spawning. So I'm not really going to want to be doing Dragon while my jungle is spawning. For one, I want to be killing my jungle camps as soon as they spawn, and for two, if they kill me at the Dragon, now my entire blue side is up. If they invade me, I just lost my entire blue side jungle, and if the Gilder was smart, he could come into my red side also. So really just, you want usually just have your jungle cleared before you do any big objectives like that. We can see the Maraud use his dashes, chase down the Chognar a little bit, and we're just waiting here. We don't want to walk up to top yet because we can assume that the Maraud is also up there. We can see Sephira right here, so we're just going to ult. Actually, we hit a camp because she used her ulti, so we weren't even able to target her. But actually, our slow from punish and our damage, our insane crit damage, is able to kill her off. We can see Maraud is at full stacks here, so I'm not going to walk up there. And as soon as I see that he uses his ulti, I'm not going to chase him to where he killed the Vera, excuse me, because I knew that he was just going to go back to his starting point. That's why I ran straight to the bushes, pretty much, or like hesitated and kind of tried to juke him out, thinking that I was going to be chasing him, but really I was just going to wait around in those bushes so I can kill him and the Alice. Here I get hit with the stun, and guys, that's the longest stun in history. I did not think that that Slim stun was gonna like just disable me for that long, but that was just an insanely long stun. Also, you can see that I'm using flashy boots in this build just to help with the cooldown a little bit, just trying that out, and you'll be able to see that it works out very nicely. Here you can see that we actually get the clave, so that's going to be helping our damage immensely. Our damage now just flew through the roof with that. Again, we can see the Sephira there, but I'm not going to chase. Instead, I want to focus around this top side with the Slims and the Alice. Both of them really can't do anything versus us. So here I ulti and use my punish onto the Slims. Guys, always remember to use your punish onto people that you're trying to kill when you're ganking. That slowed him down so much, combined with my red buff, that he really could not move after he flickered and jumped. So just always remember to be using your flicker, or excuse me, your punish onto enemies that you are about to be killing. Just lowers their mobility just that much more, and of course it helps a ton. So here we're just going to be taking down the tower there. We can see Maraud gets pretty low, so I'm going to run over here, but he actually drags a minion into the bush with him, and my ulti targets that. I didn't even know that that camp was there, but it targeted that while the Maraud ultied. We didn't have that anymore, so we couldn't kill. But that's alright, because we know that our jungle is all spawning, so we're just going to go back into that. And if you can look down at the bottom of the screen, we have 7 passive stacks right now. That's almost 100 free AD. That's completely ridiculous. Here the Slims, he knows that he has no punish, so he just kind of hops into the Chognar, because he knows he's not going to want to hop into me. Really, once we were behind him at that point, there was no way he was surviving due to him having no flicker. Even if he did have flicker, he was probably still super dead there. See, we also pick up the Omni Arms there, which is really a nice pickup. That's going to spike our damage a ton. So yeah, we can see that the drag's also spawning, and our red side is also too. So this was kind of a decision whether you wanted to do the drag or the red. We went over to the drag, just because we can see that we're pretty fairly ahead, so we don't want to spend too much time in our jungle here. We just avoid the Slim Spear, him checking. Guys, look at that HP just pop. He can't even clear his wave anymore because we're just camping him that hard. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, since we're so far ahead in this match, you know, I'm not going to want to spend too much time in my jungle. I'm going to want to be getting those dragons, just forcing my lead onto them. I want to always be fighting with this gold lead that I have. Of course, I'm thousands of gold ahead at this point, so I'm not just going to want to camp. Plus, you can see here that Maraud's entire red side is up anyways, so since we're so far ahead, we could just fight them for this, and we can fight them around their jungle and just invade the jungle, get our buffs that way. We stun the Slims while we're in midair, getting stunned from his spear, and we actually deal a significant amount of damage. We also stun him, which makes it so he cannot escape. We go back to Maraud where he's spawning from his dashes, and we actually chase him down. Here the Alice tries to run away under core, and we are actually going to be able to kill her too. Our slow is just way too much with our second skill, with our first skill, and with our red buff. They cannot escape me at all, and that's going to be a quick and easy game, guys. GG. You can see that that build is just doing work with the crit damage, like at mid with Sephira, at top with Slims. You can see that Slims just popped late game. That's due to all the passive stacks and all the crit damage. With this Arcana, I have 25% crit percent damage just from Arcana. You can see there, 19 win streak. We're just going ham with this Zanis build and others like Zil. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all tomorrow in the next video. Peace out.